week, my wife Haley and I were volunteering at a church camp in the middle of the wilderness. We didn't even have cell service, so we didn't really do any work last week, but when we came home, a couple different things had gone down. First, as you can see, we have a ton of shoes on the ground, and that's because while we were gone, these two shoe racks over here had fallen over. They are made of plastic and they were packed completely full with shoes, so it's not super surprising. I have seen it happen with these racks in the past. We lifted them up and already started putting some shoes back on the shelf, and I'm trying to remedy the problem happening again in the future. So I installed some of these like bracket screw holder things on the back, so hopefully that will keep this from happening again. When coming home from an extended stay in the wilderness, it's pretty common to come back with loads of dirty laundry to do, and when we got home we immediately wanted to do laundry and then discovered that our dryer was broken. This is what a bad dryer fuse looks like. Shout out to my friend Paul who gave me a new one so we didn't have to order it online and wait like 2 weeks for it to come in, but we replaced this, tightened up some cables, and it is working like new again. We also found a ridiculous amount of old socks back here in Lint Alley. So while we were at church camp, I put our eBay store on what's called time away mode, and this is what you do anytime you want to go on vacation or you're away from your eBay store for any reason and you're unable to ship your items in the normal handling time. So we started our vacation mode Friday, June 11th, and scheduled it to last until Saturday, June 19th. And I want to show you guys our sales from that period. It was still a lot, but it was definitely lower than usual. So in the weeks preceding camp right here, you can see sales were pretty solid. I feel like we probably averaged between 220 and 250 bucks per day in sales pretty consistently. This Thursday is the Thursday before we left, and Friday is when we started our vacation mode. You can see sales were definitely down the entire week, but we still sold things every single day, which is pretty cool that you can, take time off to go into the wilderness and not even check eBay at all. I mean, we literally did not even have cell service while we were gone, and we still made eBay sales every single day. And this is the we came back on the Saturday, and that's when the vacation mode ended. You can see we had $345 in sales that day. Sunday we had $516 in sales. So after vacation mode or time away mode ended, it doesn't take very long at all for sales to pick back up to the normal range. So I'm looking at the sales report for June 11th through the 19th, which those are the exact dates that we were on time away mode. Again, we weren't sending offers, we weren't shipping anything. I didn't even open the eBay app for that entire time period, and we still had $1,201.41 in sales. We usually operate at about a 50% profit margin, which means in that time period we had a taxable income on those sales of roughly $600, which for us to be away in the wilderness, not even thinking about our business, that's pretty good. But when you're a full-time reseller, full-time YouTuber, you don't have PTO necessarily, but if you put in the work, make extra YouTube videos, do extra eBay listings the week before you go on vacation, you can still earn the same type of money you would if you had a traditional job with PTO. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago in my last flea market video, I bought a couple items from this vendor, and it turned out that he was a viewer of the YouTube channel. And as we were walking away, he was like, "Oh, I've seen you do shoes before. Do you want these?" And it was this kid's pair of Nike Air Max. He ended up taking $2 for these, and these sold for $45.99 free shipping. In that big yard sale video I posted a couple weeks ago, the one that was like 40 miles long, I bought this whole box of sealed Hot Wheels cars from the 90s and early 2000s. I paid $25 for the whole box, and I auctioned all of them off. It was 79 cars total, and they ended up going for $88 plus shipping. And this one actually sold to a viewer. I don't remember his name, but his eBay name is GuaJ_63, so huge shout out to you. About a month ago, I went to this garage sale and bought a whole set of golf clubs and a bunch of other things for $65 total, and this was the set of irons that came from that garage sale, and they sold for $174.99 plus shipping. A couple months ago when I went to Utah on that thrifting trip with Tim Osborne to Thrift, I picked up these Ultra men's running shoes for I think $10 at a thrift store, and these sold for $55 free shipping. I don't think these were picked up in a YouTube video, but a couple weeks ago at Goodwill I found these for $8.50. This is a pair of men's Danner work boots, really good shape, normal signs of wear. These sold for $66.66 free shipping. I'll show you guys one more order. This is a vintage t-shirt I found at Goodwill the other day for $1. I don't really do a lot of vintage t-shirts because I don't know a ton about them, but I thought this was pretty interesting. This was said The Bite of Seattle 1996. It was vintage, single stitch. I just thought it was a good graphic. Listed it for $20 free shipping, and it sold in like a week. I do think this sold to a viewer as well. Chilo_36 on eBay. So shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that bought stuff from me. When we have 53 packages going out, it's really difficult to give everybody a shout out, but I definitely appreciate all the support, and I will give shout outs as often as I possibly can. It was just with this batch of stuff, it would have taken a long time, so I hope you guys understand. So we do have 4 things that we sold on eBay yesterday that we have to get pulled, packed, and shipped out today, so let's go ahead and do that. I have 2 baseball bats. Okay, so this Easton one I actually picked up at the Boy Scout yard sale that we went to like 2 months ago. I think I paid like $3 for this one, and it sold for $23.99 plus shipping. And then this other one we got at the 44-mile long yard sale when I went with my friend Wyatt. We paid $50 for 8 bats, and this one bat alone sold for $39.99 free shipping. So we don't quite have our money back on that one yet, but I still got 7 more bats to sell. So I think that big bat haul at that long garage sale was definitely a home run. Using the bat upside down. Next thing going out is a golf club. We're looking for a Ping Green Dot 5 iron. This one. Ping ISTK Green Dot 5 iron. Yes. This one sold to a viewer named Steve from Thomaston, Georgia, and he paid $20 plus shipping for this. I think he said he was buying it for his dad. So Steve's dad, hit him straight. I felt so bad when we were out of town last week. Our neighbor, like across the street from us, is this older lady. She's probably in her late 70s, early 80s or so. And she's always like, if you ever go out of town and need somebody to check your mail for you, I'd be happy to do that. So I was like, yeah, you can check our mail for us this week. You know, that's fine. I'm not expecting any packages because literally like the Thursday, the day before we left for camp, I went on the USPS website and ordered more boxes. And usually it takes like 2 to 3 weeks for boxes to come in. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not expecting any packages or anything. You should just be able to grab stuff out of the mailbox. And sure enough, while we were gone, we got every single USP box that we ordered. I mean, it was like, I think 8 of the long boxes for like baseball bats and golf clubs, a bunch of like 1095s, some priority mail boxes. I mean, there's like 5 other boxes inside. And she had texted us while we were gone. I didn't get her text until I got back. She's like, there's like 15 boxes on your porch. So I didn't know what to do. So I just put them in the corner and rearranged your furniture. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know we were going to get so many packages while we were gone. But huge shout out to Miss Judy across the street. So I am boxing up orders, and then Haley's over here printing the shipping labels. And I want to show you guys, we have this golf club, the Ping 5 iron, and that won't really, it's too long to fit in the, well, it's out of focus, but it's too long to fit in a regular priority mail like mailing tube. So this is what I do. I basically like cut off the end of an extra one and then tape them together, and then we'll put the club in that, and it ships at the same like priority rate, but instead of, I think the regular ones are like 38 by 5 by 5, so then you just still ship it regular priority, but you would change it to like, you know, whatever that is, like 43, 44 by 5 by 5. It usually won't change the price that it costs to ship it all, but this is how I ship long irons like that. With drivers, usually the heads on them are too big to fit in these boxes, so then we have to use like long golf club boxes, which I don't have any in here. But drivers won't fit with this method, but if you have long irons or long putters or anything like that, this method will work. That was all of the eBay orders. We got all those packed and ready to go. And then that back here, this is the one pair of shoes I sold on Mercari yesterday. It's a pair of pink and white, not pink, gray and yellow high top Adidas. Pretty interesting and a little rough shape, but I went ahead and picked these up. I think I got them at Goodwill for $6.50, Adidas top 10. They sold on Mercari, I don't remember how much. These sold on Mercari for $39 free shipping. So Mercari, I think Mercari charges like 15% or something very similar to eBay. So not too bad. These have like some little like bleach spots or something on the toe. Like, they're in pretty rough shape. I just took a chance on these, but 39 bucks free shipping, not too bad. So it is supposed to be raining for the rest of the day, and we have a ton of stuff to do in the garage. I've got to get all those shoes picked up. I want to get some more stuff cleaned and processed, ready to be listed, but I do think we're probably going to head to the Salvation Army. I need to head to the post office over there where my P.O. box is to check that. I haven't checked that in like a month and a half, and the Salvation Army is like 5 minutes away from there. So I think that's where we're going to head now. Salvation Army. It has been a while, over like 10 or 11 days since we've been to a thrift store or so. So I'm super pumped to get in here, see if we can find some profit.
We just heard a car accident too.
Oh yeah, like right before I turned the camera on, there was definitely a car accident down there. Maybe we'll go ride by after the thrift store to see, make sure everybody's all right. So we just walked in. I was about to turn on the camera to look at these Nike Shox right there, and my man Jake recognized me. He actually said that he used to get confused as me. People would think he was Hairytornado. I guess if my beard was longer.
Yeah, I had short hair. And all
yeah,
that too,
yeah.
So.
But yeah, shout out Jake.
Yep.
Have you found anything? Nope.
No,
Nothing
I was
yet?
at the Decker Goodwill. Nothing really there.
Nothing. All right. Well, we gotta hurry up and beat Jake to look at all the other shoes and stuff. See you, man. Okay, so these Nike Shox are in good condition otherwise, but they are peeling on the toes a little bit. But that's pretty minor. I think we'll be able to fix these with a little bit of shoe goo. I don't know why. I just find Nike Shox all the time now. Like the last 4 or 5 thrifting videos we've made, I think we found Nike Shox at every single place we went. So definitely pick these up. These are size 5.5 youth, and they are $6.99. Those are Jack Roger rain boots.
Yeah.
Huh. 15 bucks. Those look cool. Grazy. Sugar Skull wedges. $5. Those are cool. $5. I'll take a chance on those. Okay, so this is a Blu-ray player under there. I'm gonna take this down so I can look at it for a second. $6. Looks to be in good condition. This is the LG BH200. There's one that's sold right there, free shipping, parts only, $139.99 with the remote. 97, $139, $139. We'll grab it. What'd you find? Brooks, are these Beasts? Yeah, Brooks Beasts. What number? Brooks Beast 16. Yeah, those are in great shape. $5.99. Insoles? No, no insoles. That's okay. I'll still get those. That's a good find. We still got a little Zebco Ready Tackle series. Brand new, sealed in the packaging. Looks like a reel with several baits and jigs and stuff. This is $4.99. Definitely think we'll go ahead and grab that. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but if it's not worth selling on eBay, we'll just keep it for personal use. Got this pair of Brooks right here. They're a little older and not very like good looking, but they're in great shape. Only $5.99. These are, I don't even think I've ever found this model before. Brooks Addiction 7. I think for $5.99 these will be worth picking up. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a blessing.
You too. All right, so as we were checking out with the stuff we already picked up, I looked in the glass case and found this PlayStation 2 bundle. It's the console with 2 controllers and all the cords for it. Paid 20 bucks. I didn't look up comps because we had already checked out like for all the other stuff we got. So hopefully it works and we can make a decent profit on it. So we got all that stuff in Salvation Army and spent a total of $56 even. I don't think that was too bad. We'll look at sold comps and everything once we get home. The accident was like right up here. Oh, they pulled everybody off to the side. I think somebody got rear-ended. I guess it's not too bad. I don't even see any.
There's a loud crunch though.
There was a loud crunch. Maybe it was their bike rack that was on the back. Not bad, which is good. Nobody looks hurt. Going into the post office. Shout out Tesla. Sick Tesla over there. Maybe we'll get one day. I haven't checked my P.O. box in like a month and a half. Excited to see what we have. Hello. How are you?
Good. You want to scan them in?
If you don't mind. There's not that many. There's like 6 total. 7? Okay. I don't need a receipt if you just scan them when you get a chance. Be awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. P.O. Box 50032. Oh no, they must have changed my key. I think my P.O. box like expired last month, and I thought they'd give me like a grace period, but I guess they changed my key. So I renewed my P.O. box, but unfortunately there's no mail in there, and I know there should be because I have 2 eBay returns that I've already like refunded. One was a golf club and one was something else that wouldn't fit in my box, but the lady who was in there was like by herself, and she said she was like new or something, so she didn't know where my mail was. But I'm sure I have like a huge pile of like letters and packages from you guys and eBay returns, so we'll have to come back I guess tomorrow and check for that. All right, you guys, you know us, you know we couldn't just pass by the bins on our way home and not stop by. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually they're not super busy here, but the parking lot is pretty much filled all the way, so that's a good sign. We're gonna run into the retail side right here first, just to make sure there's no Jordans or Nike Shox sitting anywhere. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? These Skechers.
Made in Italy.
In Italy. What are they?
No idea.
Probably nothing. Ooh, got some rental bowling shoes here. Classic. I don't see anything so far. Oh, well, these Nikes are pretty cool. A little worn. Size US 9. These look like maybe a women's 9. I think those just a little too worn. Oh, look at these New Balance. Oh, those are peeling. Or not peeling, but like coming apart. Oh, Nike golf shoes. Missed these. Those are awesome. The shoelaces broke. Or maybe... Oh yeah, it's not the lace, but like the hole for the lace is broken. You can't really fix that. At least I don't know how. I'll pass on those. Those are. Huh. ZX 700. Maybe. I'll say these are maybe. What are these? Got holes in those. Okay, with the men's section, we got this pair of Keens. Those are a little worn. Some Columbia. I haven't really had any luck with Columbia boots ever. These high top shoes. What are these? Stafford. Not a great brand, but high top dress shoes are cool. Not seeing much today, folks. Not much at all. Oh, we've got a pair of Merrells down here. Oh, those are a bit worn as well. Oh, crikey. So we unfortunately did not find anything in that Goodwill today, but we still have the bins over here to go to. I'm pumped, man. It's been, again, like 10 or 11 days, 12 days maybe since we've been to the bins or any thrift store before today. I don't even have words. I don't have words. I'm so excited. I love the bins. These right here. How's it going, John?
What happened to my golfing cane?
Set it down somewhere?
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Anyway, you doing alright?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Finding anything?
I'm picking up this VCR. I'm gonna test it out before I actually buy it, but
I really haven't been doing anything. I've just been coming here to have something to
yeah, just for fun.
do. Yeah.
Talk to people.
Well, when you get older, you don't want to sit around the house all the time.
Hey, I'm 30 and I don't want to sit around the house now. Don't blame me a bit. Got this doll right here. I believe. Yeah. Monster High. I've never seen a Monster High plush before. They're usually like the plastic dolls, but this is in pretty good shape. The original price from Goodwill was $3.94. Didn't sell. But yeah, I think I'll grab this. I have no idea what they're worth. I've never found a plush before, but I imagine at least like $12 to $15 plus shipping. I just found this one single shoe. This Nike Air Max. I mean, this thing is clean, son, but of course I can only find one. That is incredibly frustrating. I mean, it's gotta be here somewhere. Somewhere in all this mess is the matching matching shoe to this one. If I had the match to these, this is probably $100 easily $100. But is it worth spending hours looking through all this stuff to find it? I just found this like knit blanket. It's like multicolored, like I guess it's knit. It's like yarn knit. I just thought it was really interesting looking. I don't see any rips or holes or anything. It'll probably weigh a good bit, so you might have to pay like $5 or $6 for it. But I think this is unique enough for it to be worth it to pick up. I mean, I could see this selling for, I don't know, maybe like 40, 50 bucks or so plus shipping. So I think we'll take a chance on this. Haley just found a couple pairs of shoes. We got this pair of New Balance 888s. I think these are in pretty good shape. Yeah, all that up there is good. I think we'll definitely grab those. And then she found one of these. These are Nike Diamond Turf football shoes. I've never seen anything like that, but that was interesting.
Do you want me to look a bit for the other one?
I mean, it's probably not worth a ton. I've just never seen one like it, so maybe if you happen to find it, cool. Okay, I just found another blanket. I laid it on the floor here to check it for holes, so I gotta wash it anyway. It's just not a big deal. But check this thing out. The huge sun dude, Saturn, moon dude, planets, stars. I mean, this thing is huge. It looks like at least queen size. definitely gonna grab this. It's heavier than the other blanket we have, so this one may be like $7 or $8 or so, but definitely worth it. I could see this one selling for close to like 75 to 100 bucks. We finally found a pair of matching shoes that are in good condition and should sell for a good amount of money. I think these are, I mean, these are definitely LeBrons, but I don't know the exact model, but I mean, minimal tread wear. I mean, they're a little dirty, but I think they should come out. Maybe a little soak and OxyClean should get these looking right. The bubbles are good. They, what size are these? They look kind of small. These are a 7 youth, but still a really solid pair of shoes. Every time I show you guys where I buy electronics like this in a thrift store, I always get asked, like, do you actually test them before you buy it? And the answer is yes, if possible. Here at the bins, there's a couple of these like ragged outlets. So I just plug this in, I'm gonna turn it on. You see it's not turning on. Maybe the bottom one. Maybe that won't work. Okay, so that outlet just didn't work. So it turns on. We got a VHS tape here. I'm not gonna hook it up to a TV because I don't have a TV, but basically all I do is put a VHS tape in and press play and make sure it plays for like 30 seconds. These Magnavox units, the only problem that they typically have is you put a tape in and press play and it'll play for like 2 or 3 seconds and then spit the tape back out. As long as the tape plays, you should be good to go. So we're gonna push this in, press play, and just make sure it, like, trying to listen to it to make sure it's like going. So it's been like 20 seconds. I can hear it in there running, so it should be fine. I'll go ahead and eject this. Stop, eject. There we go. It doesn't eat tapes or anything, so this one should be good to go. We can test the DVD function when we get back to the house, but usually if something breaks on it, it's the cassette side is going to be what breaks. So I think this is a little dirty, but as long as this works, it should sell for about 50 bucks plus shipping. I found one of these earlier, but I couldn't find the other, and Haley lifted up this TV and it was sitting right there. These are probably kids Jordans. Pretty rough shape. These are size 5.5 youth. I don't know. I mean, they're rough, but I think they'll clean up. I mean, they got a little bit of wear right there. I'm not sure. I think these are Jordan 4s? Brooklyn? Let me look up the model and make sure it's even worth cleaning them. Red alert, red alert. We have, what did I do with it? I put it right here somewhere.
Josh.
It was like right here. We found this Hoka. Oh, here it is, here it is. We found this one and we couldn't find the match, and we just did. This one's in good condition. What's the bottom of that one look like? Yeah, awesome. Found a matching pair of Hokas. I just sold this exact pair of Hokas this past weekend, I think for $65 free shipping. This one's a little rough condition. It might sell for like maybe 55 or so, but overall, not too bad. Oh, and this is 11.5, 2 extra wide. So that one actually might sell for a little bit more. Both the same size, maybe 75 plus shipping on those. All right, so I just looked up these Jordans. I don't know which number they are. There's some sold just say Jordan, you know, retro boys, whatever. There's a used pair that sold for 30 bucks plus shipping. Those are new with tags. These are pre-owned, sold for 54 free shipping. So I don't know, these are really rough condition and small, but they'd only be like $2 here. They look legit. I mean, everything I'm seeing on them look legit, so they may be worth grabbing to clean. It'd take a lot to clean, but if we could spend, you know, 10 minutes cleaning them up and get 30 bucks for them, that may be worth it. All right, we are out of here. Hello, sir. All right, so I've got, I think this is the only electronic I have. All right. Now I have 2 blankets. Are they? Blankets are $2. $2 a piece. Okay. Let me get these shoes out of the way. Yep. $5.
Yep.
Yep.
22.23.
22.23. Sounds good to me. So we got these 2 bags right here at the bins today. Again, spent like 22 bucks on all this stuff. I have no idea how much money we're gonna make, but we should be able to double our money just with this VCR as long as everything checks out there. And then we'll have both of the blankets that we spent 2 bucks a piece on, and all those shoes, and the plush Monster High doll. So definitely a lot of money to be made at the Goodwill bins today. So this is everything we picked up today at the Salvation Army and the Goodwill bins. I believe we spent $66 at Salvation Army and $22 at the bins. So that should give us a total to spent today of $88. I actually spent $56 at Salvation Army, so our total was $78. And let's go ahead and look at some sold comps to see what our potential profit will be on today's haul. So on that Monster High plush doll, I looked that up and I just typed in Monster High plush, and it turns out it's the 18-inch Draculara vampire or whatever. And there's a sold comp right there for $14.99 plus shipping. We paid 50 cents for that, so that was a pretty good plush sale. For the Brooks, what were these? Addiction 7. I can't find any sold comps for these. There are other Brooks Addictions that are selling between like $40 and $70, but they're like Addiction 12, Addiction 13. So these may take a while to sell, but I mean, $5.99, I think we can pretty easily get 25 to 30 bucks for these plus shipping. We just gotta wait for the right buyer to come along. This Zebco Ready Tackle series thing, $4.99 for this. I think it's probably like 20 to 25 bucks plus shipping. Maybe a local sale could sell this pretty easily locally. We have lakes and rivers here, so I may throw this up on Facebook Marketplace, but worst case scenario, we make about 20 bucks in profit on this. And I got these Sugar Skull women's shoes. I don't know the brand. Grazy. These are, I think, a women's size 10, maybe. I just thought they were pretty interesting looking. This is the type of item that you don't really buy for the brand. You just buy because it's something cool that you think somebody else will think is cool enough to pay for. The Nike Shocks we picked up are in good condition other than that little peeling on the toe, but I think we can fix that with some Goo Gone. Paid $6.99 for these. These should sell for about 40 bucks plus shipping. Then we got the Brooks Beast 16 men's running shoes. These are a size is worn off of that one, and the size is worn off of that one too. I think it says 11.5. I'll have to do further research, but I think those are size 11.5. Missing insoles. There's some right there that sold for best offer on 40 plus shipping, so that was probably like 30 to 35 bucks plus shipping. Another pair that sold for $56.77 free shipping, the exact same pair. So we'll see. These are missing insoles. There's another one, 45 plus shipping, so I'd say at least 30-35 bucks plus shipping on those. Again, the LG Blu-ray player, I showed you guys sold comps. If it works, we should be able to get about 100 bucks free shipping for this. If it doesn't work, maybe like 20 plus shipping or something like that. Paid $5.99 for that. This VCR, as long as everything checks out on that, this is the Magnavox DV200MW8. This one should sell for about 40 to 50 bucks plus shipping. The PS2, we paid 20 bucks for that. It came with all the cords and 2 wired controllers. As long as that works. I mean, here's a sold comp right here on the PS2 console, the fat one, with I think 2 memory cards and a blue controller for $80 free shipping. So I think with 2 wired controllers, both black and all the cords, again, as long as it works, we should be able to get about $60 to $70 plus shipping for it, I would think. And of course, we got the shoes. Again, I just sold this pair of Hoka's about 2 days ago. I think these should go for about 60 bucks at least plus shipping. We got 2 pairs of Jordans. These, I don't know, if they clean up, maybe like 30 bucks plus shipping. Another pair of these kids Jordans. I don't even think we showed you guys these on camera. These are in decent shape. Might just throw in the washing machine, see if we can get them clean. Definitely in smaller size, but maybe 20-25 bucks plus shipping on those. These LeBrons are in good shape, just need a quick cleaning, maybe in the washing machine, maybe 40-50 bucks on those free shipping. And then these New Balance 888s, maybe 30 to 40 bucks plus shipping on those, I would think. And then last but not least, the 2 blankets, the big sun and moon blanket, like queen size, like super thick fleece blanket, and then the hand knit, I'm calling it hand knit, like knit blanket down there. Again, I think the sun and moon blanket could easily sell for 100 bucks to the right buyer. It may take 6 to 8, 9, 12 months or whatever to sell, but super excited about this. And then the other blanket, maybe 40 to 50 bucks free shipping on that one. So I know there's a lot of money in blankets. They're not easy to photograph. I actually think I might lay it out on the driveway and use my drone to take a picture of it from straight above, because I feel like that would be the best possible way to take a photo of that. So they are tough to list, but there is a ton of money in blankets if you can find the right ones. So for the entire haul, there are still a few things up in the air. Like, we got to test that Blu-ray player to make sure it works, and there's a big difference in price there. But outside of that, everything else is pretty set in what I think I could get for it. And so I think today our $88 investment at the Salvation Army and Goodwill should get us a total gross sales amount of about $600 to $700 or so, including shipping and all that stuff. So that would give us a total net profit of maybe $400, $300 to $400, somewhere around there, after all fees, shipping, and expenses are accounted for, which isn't bad at all, considering we're only gone for the house from the house for, like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours or so. It will take a few more hours to get all this stuff cleaned and processed and listed, but that's all in a day's work of a full-time reseller. Hey, Mose, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious, I love you so much. Yeah, love you so much. So I think that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. It's currently Tuesday, and I wanna try to get this video edited and uploaded today, because we haven't posted a new video since last Wednesday, and we wanna try to get back on our schedule of uploading every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So if you guys could take a couple seconds and hit that like button down below, we'd greatly appreciate it. It's totally free and really helps us out a ton. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below as well. Thank you guys again for watching. You're the best, and we'll catch you on the next one.